All right. Today I've come up with two problems that if you can fix them, they are the only ones which can make you rich. Fix these two problems for you to become rich. They are the only ones. Have you ever heard of life being a balance? Yes, have you ever heard that life is about balances? Yes, like a seesaw, like balancing equations. Life is about balancing. So those two problems, they are like balances. One problem to the left and one problem to the right. So if you can manage to balance them, to increase the other side and to decrease the other side. Yes, like a balance. So these two problems, the only problems which you can fix for you to become rich, these are the only two. Yes, only two. These two, I'll call them the master of poverty or the master of wealth. So whether you call them the master of poverty or the master of wealth, so it means on the positive side, if you fix them, you'll be rich. And if you leave them without fixing those two problems, you'll become poor. These problems are also called factors of poverty. Fix these two problems, fix these two factors. They are called, yes, that's like the equation. It's about income problem and expenditure problem. Poverty is determined by income problem and expenditure problem. So when you see anyone poor, whether that one is educated or not, or that one is from Europe or not, if someone is poor, if any country is poor, if any person is poor, it's because of these two problems, income problem and expenditure problem. So can I just explain what it means? You are either having the income problem. So having the income problem, it means you don't have money enough coming into you. If money coming to you is not enough, that is income problem. Or if the money coming to you is insufficient, yes, there is a problem. It means the money is not coming to you in the proper way, or in the way which will determine you having rich, which will determine you are wealthy. So, okay, assuming your problem there is not about expenditure, it's about income. So no matter how you try to spend wisely, you will still be poor because you have the income problem. The income is not coming to you in the way you should become rich. And no matter that the income is coming to you graciously, abundantly, even if the income is coming to you abundantly, but if you have the expenditure problem, you will always also be poor. You will still be poor. Okay, let me expound what it means. From now onwards, you must work out how you can increase your income, how you can make more money coming up to you. And at the same time, you must also work out how you should minimize the expenditure. Because the expenditure problem is like, even though if money can be coming up to you in abundance, but if you have extravagant behavior of spending money, you are just, yes, you are just not careful. You get 1 million today, you blow it out tomorrow. You get 500,000 today, just by sunset, by the sunset, you have squandered it all. Yes, at the pubs. Yes, at everywhere which you can squander the money. So at least fix these two problems. Make sure the income is coming up to you in abundance, and make sure you are minimizing the expenditure. You are not misusing the money. You are spending less. So spend less and increase the income. That's the equation. Okay, whatever I've been telling you to do, the issue here is about to spend, try as much as possible to spend less, and try as much as possible to increase the income. How do you increase the income? You increase your value. How do you increase income? You increase your value. So the value is always in goods or services. So you increase the goods you are going to sell, or increase the value of yourself for you to offer best services. And how do you minimize the expenditure? You should reduce the expenditure. Normally, it is very difficult to reduce the expenditure. Very, very difficult to reduce expenditure, to minimize expenditure. That one is a tough job, I tell you. Because if you are spending 100,000 per month, do you think you can reduce up until you can spend 50,000 per month? That is very difficult. Yes, very, very difficult. So if it is difficult to minimize expenditure, because the balance of wealth, the balance of becoming rich, yes, that's the scale. The balance of becoming rich is that you should minimize expenditure and you should increase the income. So if it is difficult to minimize expenditure, to reduce expenditure, the best way is to increase the income but maintain the expenditure. Now, if you are using 80,000 per month, maintain that one, but make sure you increase the you increase the income. Make sure you increase the goods and services you can sell, or you increase the value of yourself for you to offer the services. If you have a diploma, get a degree, get a master's, whatever. Although those cannot determine how you are increasing the value. The value is just to upgrade yourself on how you think, not the papers. Just think more, think greatly. Yes, think and grow rich. Just think and think and think up until you find the solution in your mind to say, I will increase my income by doing this, and concentrate on that. You increase the income. And at the same time, reduce the expenditure, minimize the expenditure. If you cannot manage to minimize or to reduce, maintain the expenditure and increase the income. All right, next time I will tell you how best can you increase the income and how best can you reduce the expenditure, because those two factors will determine your poverty or will determine your wealth. So for me, I've chosen to become ultra wealthy, to become very much rich. Yes, very rich. Yes, I'm the next door teacher billionaire, so I cannot be poor. So for me to become rich, these are the only factors I look at with a keen eye. Yes, I make sure I observe 100% how I should increase my income. I should concentrate on how I should increase my income, and that I should at the same time concentrate on how I should reduce the expenditure. If I can manage to reduce expenditure and to increase the income, right away I'm very rich. Yes, if you can manage to reduce the expenditure and maintain the income, you will be rich, but it will take time. But if you can manage to reduce expenditure at the same time increasing the income, you will become rich just in, yeah, it will not take years or months. You just for a short period of time, you will become very rich at wealth. Thank you. My name, yes, is Robin Samson, otherwise called the next door teacher billionaire. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thank you.